gentlemen, we're about to embark on something that's probably the biggest financial revolutionary change to ever hit the financial arena. We'll touch on that in just a moment. So who are we? The name of our particular organization is the Gold Mine Group. Now, we have several factions and several organizations under that umbrella, but all we do is simply show everyone how to increase their cash flow through saving in currency-grade gold, pure gold. And not only that, now we can actually show you how to acquire the world's best and the world's only cryptocurrency that's backed in physical gold as well. So we have a very strong mission and vision, and that's to help everyone within their respective communities increase their financial IQ through saving and saving in currency-grade gold. So as we move forward tonight, I want you to consider two questions. Number one, do you think the $100 bill will buy the same amount of goods and services that it does today a year from now? You know the answer to that one. The second question is, will a gram of gold have the same purchasing power that it does today a year from now? Now, you all should know who this gentleman is. Mr. Alan Greenspan, the former chairman of the Federal Reserve, made a very, very strong statement. In the absence of the gold standard, there's no way to protect savings, your savings, from confiscation of wealth. There's no safe store of value. Ladies and gentlemen, if someone is the chairman of the Federal Reserve, makes that type of statement, that is definitely your wake-up call. Now, simple definition of inflation as we move forward. It's a steady rise in the level of prices related to an increased volume of available money and credit. And as a result, there's a loss in the value of the currency. So keep in mind, the more money they pump into the system, the more fiat currency that's being created from thin air is actually putting us at a loss. The more they try to attack the deficit, it's actually resulting in the fact that the currency is devaluing, because today the dollar is worth less than a nickel. So the fact of the matter is, you can't outrun inflation. You can't outwork inflation with an income that you're earning and a currency that's going in reverse. So in the last 100 years, what you need to understand, and your wake-up call needs to be, is that the dollar has lost approximately 98% of its value. But guess what? There's good news. Since 1971 alone, gold has increased by more than 3,000%. So where do you think you probably should have had your quote-unquote money sitting? That's right. So experts all over the world, like Robert Kiyosaki and Mike Maloney, they all agree that you need to start simply exchanging some of your money, some of the income that you're earning, into gold. Literally, just transfer a percentage of it over every week, every 2 weeks, or every month. But for most people, they think it's unaffordable to do so because they think of an ounce. And an ounce is probably a little over $1,200 today. But this is where Karatbars International steps in with a one-of-a-kind opportunity. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to clearly understand that Karatbars International is simply an e-commerce company, as you can see at the top, with an affiliate program. We're not a network marketing company or an MLM company, and the distinctions are very, very clear. Our company has zero sponsorship requirements or monthly purchases like auto ship that you have to do every month in order to get your check. There's no website fees. You get a world-class level website absolutely free. So there are no monthly volume requirements in order to earn team commissions. That one will hit you later. Our affiliates can actually refer other people to an online gold savings plan and actually earn commissions whether or not you personally purchase our company's products. That's unheard of. So as you can see, the company started in 2012, and we're currently serving over 120 countries, and the corporate office is located in Stuttgart, Germany. The CEO, founder, and visionary is Mr. Harold Seitz, and he has a very strong mission, ladies and gentlemen, is to produce the highest quality of gold available in the market globally to make it easily accessible to the masses of people around the world. Most importantly to me, in his vision, is at a price point that everyone can afford. ladies and gentlemen, you're definitely in the right place at the right time. And I want to give you a basic schoolyard example to let you see and confirm that you are in the right place at the right time. So now, 40 years ago, a gram of gold would get you about 5 loaves of bread. Also, at that same time, $1 would get you about 5 loaves of bread. Well, let's bring that up to today. 1 gram of gold today gets you over 30 loaves. I couldn't even fit them all on the screen there. But $1 today will get you what? A few slices. Ladies and gentlemen, it's common sense. Gold currency, God's money, that's the difference between it and paper currency, which is literally being printed out of thin air. So our products with Karatbars International are obviously our gold products, which is the Karatbar. Now, on the far left, you'll see the front and back of our 1 gram bar. In the middle, that's our 2.5. And on the right, that's the front and back of our 5 gram bar. Now, you'll notice that the gold is actually embedded in the middle of a card. That's for its protection because pure gold, 999.9% pure currency grade gold, is very malleable. It's very soft. In addition to that, it's actually part of the security features, but it's also transactionable because that card is the same size as your credit card or your driver's license. So you're going to see how Karatbars International is actually ahead of their time. Now, our gold is produced by LBMA accredited refineries, and I have another surprise for you in just a moment in reference to that. We have our own stamp certification paper, serial number, and DNA technology right on the actual offering. So we offer the safest gold in the world with Karatbars International. Now, we also have something called cash gold. That's right, cash gold. And that's the actual beautifully laminated paper with the actual gold leaf, a 1/10 of a gram of gold actually on the cash gold. And there are countries, I need you to understand this, that are actually now setting up to use our cash gold as their country's currency. And you can get a 1/10 of a gram of gold for a little less than $5. Are you kidding me? And you are now a gold holder. Now we have a system called CaratPay, which is an online platform. And the purpose is basically to transact the cash gold. You can actually pay for goods and services through this free app once you open up a free Karatbars account and a free CaratPay account. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, for those doubting Thomases, so to speak, I want you to understand something, and that's fine. We want you to actually be skeptical, as well as you should be. But you need to understand that all the research has already been done. Number one, we have the refinery partner, which is the LBMA. That's the London Bullion Market Association. You need to do your research on who they are. They're a global behemoth. Then we have a licensing partner through the Vatican. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm sure you would agree with me that the Vatican probably has a few more resources than you and I do. So they checked the company out, dotted all the I's, crossed all the T's, and they did a special offering of 100,000 limited edition cards. Well, they were so pleased with the results, they did it 2 more times with the Pope's image and likeness on the offering, which they never, ever allow anyone to do. MasterCard is our global payment partner. So we have over 500,000 affiliates that are actually using MasterCard as their recipient to be paid. So you know MasterCard definitely has resources to check, dot all the I's and cross the T's as well. Federal Express is our global delivery partner. We deliver, well, the company ships out so many Federal Express packages from the corporate office that FedEx actually put a satellite office in the corporate office in Stuttgart, Germany. So understand the research has definitely been done. In addition to that, with Karatbars International, you actually maintain, direct, and manage your own account. You don't have to pay a banker or a broker every time you want to move something. You're actually in control. You can actually keep your gold in a private, accredited offshore vault. There are 3 around the world, Germany, Switzerland, Turkey, and I believe, well, we obviously have Hong Kong now. And at any time, so understand you can have your gold in an offshore, private, accredited vault. But at any time that you want it in hand, all you have to do is go in your free back office, go to your free website, and request even 1 gram to be shipped to your front door via FedEx. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please, because there's a very unique and hidden opportunity within Karatbars International that I'm about to unveil to you right now. But before I do, I need you to understand something. The solution to not only, I believe, our overall economic woes, but definitely the solution to our individual personal economic woes, or even positioning ourselves to save correctly in the future, is simple as this. You taking just a little bit of your current fiat cash, which is being hit with inflation, interest rates, it's bleeding before you get it in your pocket, and there's a hole in your pocket, okay, due to inflation. You're taking a little bit of that and you're converting it into pure currency grade gold and putting it into your gold piggy bank. My question to you is, if you're in control of the gold piggy bank, did you actually spend anything? Or just did you simply convert from bad to good? So understand, you're not spending money. What you're doing is you're acquiring an asset, which is gold. You're diversifying from a depreciating asset to an appreciating asset. And then as you refer others to the program, you get paid. It's about that simple. And now you can also turn some of that declining fiat cash into the world's first cryptocurrency that's backed by pure physical gold. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I want to introduce the Karat Gold coin to you. Now, this is a cryptocurrency. This is what you need to understand. I have a full training that I do because I think everybody has to take time to understand cryptocurrency and the blockchain. So cryptocurrencies are literally the next generation. It's simply a seamless, borderless electronic bartering. That means it's peer-to-peer. You and I actually are transacting with each other via the internet, and we don't need a middleman. We don't need the central bank to do that, okay? Cryptocurrency solves a problem of centralized banking, and our actual coins operate via smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain. They're secured with real gold, not gold contracts, and all of our coins are tradable against all the other major currencies as well. And they're also convertible to cash gold immediately and accepted in our cash gold ecosystem, which you'll find out more about. So ladies and gentlemen, every time I see the blockchain, I get chills because I'm learning it and I've dug into it to the point to see that we're literally looking face to face with the future. So now, I just explained cryptocurrencies. Well, the blockchain is the new payment revolution, and the blockchain is simply the technology that the cryptocurrency is based on. And it's a continually growing list of information. So the blocks are linked using cryptographic techniques, and every block contains a cryptographically secured hash of the previous block and a timestamp of the transaction data. Without sounding too deep, the main thing you need to understand is the last line, where the blockchain provides the user with a maximum transparency and security, which is why they're even looking at putting the voting system on the blockchain, okay? So when it comes to our actual success, you need to understand that that story has already been written. The KBC coin, which is our first crypto coin, is listed on 2 of the world's biggest exchanges in the world, HitBTC and CoinSuper. You can literally go to them and type in KBC. It's available in 120 countries, 500,000 clients, 120 million euro in investment capital, and the coin literally was the most successful ICO to date. I don't think you heard that. It was the most successful ICO to date. There were 12 billion coins made available, and they were gone in 4 months, okay? So now what I want you to also understand is we have an opportunity to allow lightning to strike twice. As a matter of fact, it's going to strike twice over and over when you understand what you're witnessing right now. So now we're issuing a new coin, and it's actually here now. It's called the KCB coin, is the currency symbol. The price is 14 cents or approximately 10 cents if you become a Karatbars affiliate, which is free. So you can go right to the website right now and pay a straight 14 cents, or there's bonuses you can get in addition to for becoming a Karatbars affiliate, and it can be as low or even lower than 10 cents. The minimum purchase is 1,000 coins or 150 euros, and I need you to get this. There's going to be over a total of 50 billion KCB coins produced for our blockchain. So also in the future, the KCB coin is going to run on its own exchange and blockchain. But what I want you to understand is this is almost like, I personally like to call it a soft ICO, because it's self-funded because of the success of our first coin. What I need you to understand, that when this self-funded soft ICO, and that's a term that Derek Brown just made up because they technically didn't need an ICO, they launched the coin. But I need you to understand something. Tentatively, the date is September for that phase to end, September 2019. When that ends, they're going to burn the rest of the coins. So if whatever's left over, that's it. That's going to be it in the world. And what is that going to do to the value of those that are left over? Ladies and gentlemen, you have to start seeing that you're having an opportunity to put one foot into the future. And if you take half a step, you're going to be snatched forward. Okay. So now we actually have the world's first global crypto bank, literally using blockchain chain technology to deliver its crypto banking services. We have a crypto bank in Miami, Florida. It has an investment capital of $100 million. It's fully licensed to operate as a cryptocurrency bank. Remember, it's the first and only one in the world right now. And listen to this, the actual bank holds the license to our gold mine in Madagascar, which currently is valued at 900 million USD. I believe they're pulling about 3 kilos of gold from the mine daily now. As a matter of fact, we just had 120 kilos of gold delivered just 2 days ago on the 7th to our security vault with Lloyd's of London there as the security checker to our vault in Hong Kong. The first 120 kilos that's going to be back in the KCB coin has been delivered in Hong Kong, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely phenomenal. Most important, I want you to understand that when you acquire this new coin, it acts as a bank share, meaning you now have part ownership in a cryptocurrency bank that's going to provide major services. So understand that the advantages to the future customers, they're going to have access to 1 million crypto ATMs worldwide. And these are smart ATMs where, listen to this, they can acquire the cash gold, they can acquire our transactionable gold, and they can actually acquire our cryptocurrency as well as the other cryptocurrencies through this smart ATM. They're going to have lower gold prices than competitors globally, lower transaction fees, lower bank fees than anyone else in the world, and you position yourself to get paid from it. So I'm going to try to bring this home because it's a big pie to eat in one bite. And trust me, you'll never catch everything about Karatbars International in one setting. We want to give you enough information tonight for it to be a no-brainer decision for you to open up a free account. Are you kidding me now? So there's an ecosystem being put in place. And I want you to understand, step one, every time a KCB coin is purchased, the bank is going to actually deposit a physical amount of gold to back the first coin, the KBC up. Okay? Every time, remember, the KCB is like owning a share in our bank. So every time the KCB coin is purchased, they put a physical amount of gold in the bank to back up the first coin, the KBC. So now when the bank purchases that gold, obviously the value of the KBC just increased. So those who own the KBC coin, which, by the way, let me take a rabbit trail, you can actually, although it's gone and on the major market, you can literally get back with the person and put you on this webinar, and they'll show you how you can get a new package that they just launched that'll include some KBC coins as well, okay? Put that down as a side note. So again, when the bank purchases gold, and the value of the KBC, which is the first coin, increases. Now, when the bank buys the gold, the bank is obviously going to get a fee, which increases its own value. So now the bank's value is going up. So when the bank increases in value, the KCB, which is our new coin, being linked to the bank, remember, you're a part owner in that bank, also increases in value. So ladies and gentlemen, 50% of the profit that the bank does will always be used to buy what? More physical gold for the first coin, which starts the whole process over again. Let me show you a brief video that'll surmise it, and then we'll wrap up for the night and give you an opportunity to get back with the individual that put you on this webinar and secure your free gold savings account and access to the world's best cryptocurrency backed by physical gold.
With gold. Gold has recorded history. The status of gold was stable. Those who held gold also tended to hold power. 1792, the United States Congress passed the Mint and Coinage Act that established a fixed price of gold in terms of U.S. dollars. August 1971, a number of attempts were made to salvage the gold standard. February 2018, foundation of the Karat Gold coin, one of the most successful ICOs of all time. Each Karat Gold coin represents a certain weight of gold and can, at all times, be exchanged into physical gold in the form of cash gold. It is based on the Ethereum blockchain protocol. Therefore, it is safe, cost-efficient, and fast. The payment can also be done with the KBC Pay system and the KBC wallet. The feature Karat Coin Bank, which is also a part of the Karat Gold ecosystem, to be the first licensed crypto bank in the whole world. Through 2018, listing of coin on further major exchanges. Number of acceptance partners increased to 20. Market capitalization, $80 million. Our goal is to gain a market cap of the coin of $12 billion until 2019. Until 2021, $120 billion. Near future, you can pay with Karat Gold coin everything and everywhere.
Absolutely phenomenal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand what you just saw with Karatbars International, you can literally be compensated 7 ways. I know some people that are going to be getting up tomorrow morning, going to a job that they hate, driving an hour one way to get there and an hour to get back home, stuck in traffic, breathing smog, to get paid one way. I want you to understand something. You will never get financially free trading hours for dollars. You have to position yourself to get multiple streams of income. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 streams of income under one umbrella, Karatbars International. So I want you to understand tonight, we won't go through all 7 ways we get paid, but we do have some phenomenal incentives. The person who put you on front of this information can actually send you a video that'll break down in detail the compensation program. But I want to show you some of the icing on the cake. They have incentives that will literally incentivize you in a great way for you doing what we all do anyway, which is we simply acquire gold for ourselves, our family, for my future. But what happens, this is what you need to catch, now that I've shared it with a family member, that they can also open a free account up to start acquiring currency grade gold and stopping the bleeding on their money, and they start saving in gold, and then they shared it with someone else maybe, guess what? All of that gold that everybody's saving adds up to your account. So all the grams of gold saved over a lifetime added to your account. So now when your account has just 2,000 grams, not just you now, remember this is everyone. So everyone can actually soon or will eventually acquire everything I'm showing you. 2,000 grams of your organization saved up in total, you get a beautiful Karatbars leather bag. 5,000 grams, awesome, I like to call it a Mont Blanc style pen from Karatbars International. 15,000 grams of beautiful Karatbars gold bracelet. 30,000 grams, a two-toned Rolex watch. When you get to, ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 grams, and I'm so low tech, I've got to slow that thing down. 100,000 grams, you get a C-Class Mercedes-Benz. Listen, you get the tag, title, and everything. I'm not talking about a monthly payment. 200,000 grams of gold saved between your entire organization. And remember, these grams of gold, they don't flush every month. I need to pause and let you know that. They don't flush. The volume continually adds up. 500,000 of S or SL class, and when you get to 1.5 million grams of gold, Karatbars International has the audacity to build you a $1 million villa anywhere in the world. That's the house, and they even purchase the land for you. Guys, that's just the icing on the cake. You haven't even seen the cake. Now, here's why you want to get positioned tonight. Procrastination, guys, procrastination is something that is literally, I believe, turning our society inside out. You need to understand that there's no risk. No one can get hurt because, number one, our cryptocurrency is backed by gold. And, we've been in business since 2012. and have broken records in the cryptocurrency industry as soon as we stepped into it. So you need to understand this. This is why I tell people you need to get positioned immediately. This is part of the structure of the comp plan. I told you I'm not going through the 7 ways, but I want to show you why you need to call the individual that put you in front of this information and assume an equity position tonight. Now, part of our comp plan pays in units. So you're going to earn units on every bit of gold that people save, or packages that they purchase, or anything else they do for that matter, in your entire group, down to infinity. That's going to hit some of you about 3 in the morning. And here's the deal. You never lose any of the units until they're paid out in your pocket in payouts. So here's a great example. This is you. You refer Tom, of course you're going to get the volume, the units, and paid from anything that Tom does. Well, you're also going to get paid from people that your team brings in. Tom bought an Ann. You don't know Ann. This is you. You don't know Ann, but you're going to get paid from that lineage. And then Ann, those that you're, not Ann, but somebody above you. Guys, this is almost enough. Somebody above you, Dan, bought in somebody, and look where they had to fall in line. Those that your upline support team bring in, you're literally going to get paid because that volume has to run right through your bank account. Hopefully it doesn't take till 3 in the morning for that to hit you. Understand, we get paid every single week. We get paid 5 times a month, actually, from a private issue MasterCard that actually won Design of the Year a few years ago in Europe. And as you can see, it's a very beautiful card as well. And we talked about the fact that MasterCard would not align itself with the venue unless it already knew that it was on the up and up. So the research has definitely been done. Now, we provide all the training and support that you need to manifest your time freedom and or your financial goals, or you may just simply want to acquire cryptocurrency, and that's fine. For those of you who want to take it a step further and build a ridiculously significant income, maybe sharing it with a few people, we have that training and support in place. We do it via conference calls, webinars, and live team events, so you become the star because you're plugging into a simple and duplicatable system. So understand that we're registered worldwide as an e-commerce company. We simply offer gold savings accounts. That's all this is to anybody 18 years of age or older who want to acquire affordable gold. You get a world-class free website, and you can actually use that website to turn paper money into gold and acquire cryptocurrency without having to go through a banker or a broker. We promote saving money, not spending money, and our affiliate rewards program pays very generous commissions for referring other people to your actual website, to Karatbars International. And here's the insane thing. Affiliates are also able to earn free gold and cryptocurrency from our system. So with that being said, at this point, I know I hit you with a fire hose through a straw, but it's not rocket science. You can open up a free account and you can dig in there. They don't need any vital personal information, and the person that introduced you won't see any of that information. They'll just get an email saying that they have a new sign up, but they don't get any of your personal information. You're opening up a free account with Karatbars International. So at this point, we have 3 types of people. Number 3 person says, yeah, he must be from New York. He talks kind of fast. But it's not for me. Well, if you're a number 3 person and it's not for you, I want to thank you for taking time out on a Sunday evening to listen to this opportunity tonight. But more importantly, I would love for you to thank whoever put you in front of this information, because they thought enough of you to show you an opportunity that could change your life for generations to come. So thank you. And at least do the smart thing. Open up a free account, okay? The number 2 person says, I got some questions. If you have whatever your questions are, we operate as one band, one sound. Even if it has to be me, the individual knows how to contact me that put you on here. We have no problem answering your questions directly and personally. But who this webinar was for tonight is that number 1 person that says, Derek, you could have shut up 20 minutes ago when you said free website, cryptocurrency, and gold. I'm ready to go. Well, to that number 1 person, I want to be the first to congratulate you and taking your first steps in becoming a crypto gold millionaire, and for joining the Karatbars family. Remember, we'll be right here next Sunday, same time, same link. If I was you, I'm not you, but if I was you, I would copy that link down and make sure that I have several guests on next Sunday's webinar. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, if we have our number one people, I want you to get back to the person that put you in front of this information and assume your equity position tonight. And then we have a private Facebook page that we'll plug you into. And that's the behind the scenes area where we provide the training and get you started. With that, I want to say God bless, good night, and we'll see you all at the top.